Okay, bros. Let's look at the patch summary. New event. A new in-game event kicks off with tomorrow's patch, complete with new lab, event pass. Wait. Is the KD event tomorrow? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Cosmetics, the best part, and much more. Look for a trailer and explainer article with more events detailed at 10 a.m. PT October 28th. Well, we're not even there yet, so we can't look at that. Card updates, boys. Lee Sin. Cost from 4 to 5, health from 4 to 5. He no longer dies. 2. Grasp plus Vile Feast. He no longer gets chump blocked by 4 attack units. He's gonna be a monster, but he costs 5. Let's think about this. I mean, that's a nerf, chat. It is a nerf. I might get hated for this. I actually like this nerf. I like where it is. It doesn't change, it does though. So here's the thing, chat. Okay, do you guys know why he wasn't played at 6 cost? 6 cost 3/6. He's really bad versus aggro. At 4, he's really good against aggro because he has free challenger. So this makes him a bit worse versus aggro. I mean, the fact that his champion spell was changed was a really big buff. I think that's one of the biggest buffs he got. The champion spell changing it from Dragon's Kick to the other card was amazing. But I think this is good. This makes it worse versus aggro. I think it's a good direction. I don't want him to get put back to 3/6 for 6. I think this is healthy. Let's see how he feels for a few weeks. And if he feels bad, we can just nerf him again. I don't think it's necessary to nerf him to the ground. I don't. I really don't. This makes him significantly worse versus aggro. A 3-5-1-5 is so much worse than a 3-4-4 versus aggro. So I'm pretty happy with this. Make it rain from 2 to 3. Wow. So that's a Heimerdinger buff with the 3-cost spell Majig. That's a little bit of a Heimer bug, but Heimer never plays Bilgewater, so it doesn't even matter. Make it rain 2 to 3. I mean, that's pretty significant. So here's the thing. Make It Rain had multiple different uses in aggro decks. One was to activate Plunder, and I actually still think it's a pretty strong spell. Believe it or not, I think it's a pretty strong spell still. I think even at 3, it's going to see quite a bit of play. I don't think it's stopping. I like this change quite a bit. It makes aggro a little bit worse. It makes their mana management a little bit worse than it used to be. How often do you see... So here's the thing. Aggro decks, they curve out. They go... Turn 1, they play a 1-drop. Turn 2, they play two 1-drops or 1 2-drop. Turn 3, they play a 3-drop. They rarely have 3 mana banked. It's very rare for an aggro deck to have 3 mana banked. Occasionally, they'll get that 2 mana banked. Now Make It Rain is a bit more awkward to play, and that's a big deal. Like mana 3, they play a 2-drop. They play a 1-drop plus a Make It Rain. They can't do that anymore. They got to spend their entire mana 3 to go for Make It Rain. So this is a big deal. Not a huge deal. Aggro decks are still going to be very strong. But it's a small aggro nerf that's going to be quality of life. I like it. I like this. I don't think control decks are going to care much. I don't think like Ezreal decks are going to care too much about this. Pretty healthy change. I like it a lot. Expeditions. Now, this is the part that we're all very not excited for. Miscellaneous, boys. Added support for Apple login, iOS only in Taiwan. Nice. Added an option to the option menu to disable motion on the home screen background. Okay, I can dig that. Bug fixes. Fix the crash that would occur during ranked demotion or promotion. A crash that would occur quickly viewing multiple preview images in a store bundle. And a crash that would occur to memory issues while deck building. We're crash resistant, chat. I never crash, so nothing to us. All right, pretty cool. Let's look at this. Let's see what this is, chat. KDA cards. All right, go hard, chat. Go hard. Let's have a look at this card. Drain 1 from a unit and shuffle 2 copies of me into your deck. Oh, 1 mana, drain 1 slow. Okay. Once you've cast me 3 times, transform all copies of me everywhere into Rack Your Bags. What are these names, dude? Rack Your Bags, really? Where's Rack Your Bags? Wait, was there any nudes here? I have to delete my... We're safe. Freaking Imgur scares me sometimes. Pack? Oh. Dude, that looks like an R. Time out, chat. Riot, we need to have a word here. We need to have. What kind of design is this, Riot? I get that that's from the chat. I get this is from the Shadow Isles thingamajig. But come on, dude. That's like really bad design, dude. You gotta work on this, Riot. Come on, Riot. What is that? Literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. You're gonna tell me that doesn't look like Rack Your Bags? Look at that. You're gonna tell me that doesn't look like Rack Your Bags when you change the color? That's Rack Your Bags, chat. It does. So are you confused that I was like, chat, where is Rack Your Bags? Rack, nope. Nope. Yo, Dovajetis, I know you're still in here. We need to have a talk, dude. I don't know who works in your card design department, but come on, bro. Come on, dude. Come on, man. All right. Literally unplayable. I mean, I'm 80% sure Riot's gonna do the right thing and fix this. I'm 80% sure. But there's a 20% of me thinking I'm just gonna never see the correction happen because it's gonna be at the bottom of their to fix list. Alright, transform all copies of meat everywhere to rack your bags, pack your bags. Same card, by the way. Deal 5 to all enemies, and the enemy nexus, transform all copies of meat everywhere back to go hard. This card's amazing. This card, I mean, but you're so rarely gonna get it. You need to draw 4 of these, basically, for it to happen. And I wouldn't play a counter for copies of this, no, and you can only play it once. Let me think about this. It's meh. It's actually, I mean, you gotta take it for base value. This will happen once in a while, not that often though. Maybe this happens in like I could see this maybe working out in a deep deck or something where you actually toss all your cards and just like maybe do counter for copies towards the end and just make a million of these and that's all you do. But you're better off doing treasures at that point, right? It's actually not that bad. 1 mana drain 1 is not that bad. I don't know. I'm not sure. Having an infinite amount of drain cards doesn't seem that bad. Play this with like kegs, for example. In a keg deck, 1 mana drain 1 is really strong. 1 mana drain 1 in a keg deck is really, really strong. Keep in mind, there's something really cool about this, and I think this might see play just because of it. This card right here doesn't allow you to mill your deck. You can play a super fast discard draw whatever deck, and you can never mill as long as you have this in your deck, right? This is an anti-mill card, so you can play super fast draw decks that don't need to worry about milling themselves. So you can play like a TF deck that just draws your whole deck, because you know occasionally you will play TF and you will overdraw. This is cool. This is also really good versus Maokai. Yeah. This stops Maokai from milling you. If you save, you just gotta save one of these, and that's it. And not only that, if somebody plays a Maokai and you have this in your hand, you literally win the game. Because if your deck is dead and you only have this, that's pretty decent. You're gonna draw every turn and drain 1, and every 4th turn deal 5 to everything. That's not bad. That's a really good mill tech. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that this exists. I'm pretty happy about this card. And I think it actually might see play in Gangplank decks. Like Gangplank SI, for example, Gangplank TF, or that runs a lot of kegs, and you go for every single drain card in the game. This could be really cool. I'm a big fan of this card. People are saying it's unplayable. I super disagree. I think 1 mana drain 1 is really decent. It's very good versus aggro. In keg decks, I'm phrasing this again. In keg decks, it's very good versus aggro. Because keep in mind, in aggro decks, the problem with drain cards is you're spending more mana than your opponent is. Like they'll play a 2/1 for 1, you'll play a Vile Feast for 2, right? This for 1 mana is really good. You can keep pace with aggro decks at this point. I like it. I like this a lot. And this is just a nice little bonus in case you can get it. Give it all. Raise your allies' power and health to the highest power or health among allies. Grant all allies allied keywords. Huh? Okay, this part I get. Grant all allies allied keywords. I'm assuming the keywords of the highest power ally. Is that it? All keywords. So all keywords you have on board, every single ally gets all keywords. I'm just curious, does raise mean grant? Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing as grant, or is it for 1 turn? It's an interesting question.
It's hard of the fluff and mind meld if they had a baby.
Very interesting. 1 turn. Yeah, probably 1 turn. Yeah, you're probably right. I think it's not going to see play. I don't think this is seeing play. I doubt it's going to see play. Out of the way! For the rest of the game, allied buffs are permanent. Draw 1. Except barrier. Except barrier. Why do you put except barrier? Taric invulnerable? Yeah, maybe. But how often do you see Taric level up, chat? And you can just hush that, right? You can just hush it anyway. Spell Shield will still pop, yeah, chat. Spell Shield is not permanent, chat. It just means it doesn't expire at the end of the round. I think that's all it means. I don't think that it stays permanently on now. And Spell Shield is already permanent. Not every Spell Shield is permanent, I think, but... Are there any Spell Shields that are not permanent? I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not a fan. 5 mana slow. I guess it does draw 1. Permanent Fury of the North. Kick W. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that will be permanent. Braum Targon. I don't know. It's such a big investment. Permanent Ranger's Resolve. It's a really big investment. I could only see this maybe in like a Braum kind of deck. Maybe. Draven Axes. Too slow. Like Draven Axes are fast games. Kato the Arm maybe. Cythria. Yeah, but can Demacia afford to do 5 on nothing and also be in Targon? Given granted the same mechanic? and Grow and Raise are also the same mechanic. Set, different one in this group. I see. I'm not sure about the Raise, but maybe you're right. What is Lulu's keyword? Grows. Okay, gotcha. So grows is temporary. All right, interesting. Thank you. I don't think this is going to see play. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm missing something crazy, but I think it's a bit too expensive. I don't think it's going to see tier 1 play. It's really good for some meme decks, right? There's some pretty cool meme decks you can get. I'm just thinking about this and playing like, what do you call it? Like playing an early unyielding, whatever you call it.
Take a moment to imagine Go Get It with Rekindler.
And then going for this afterwards, but it's still too expensive. What about an Out of the Way plus Kegs to grant everything immobile plus vulnerable? Interesting. Imagine giving everything Kegs power. I mean, that's not a keyword, though, to be fair. All right, Go Get It. Recall an ally to summon an exact ephemeral copy in its place. Reduce its cost to 0 this round. What? Broken? Broken? Oh, just imagine this on Captain Farron. You drop a Farron. Not only do you drop a Farron, you drop a second Farron that turn. You're attacking with 2 Farrons on mana. On mana. This is 5 mana, chat. You're in mana 10. That's 13 mana. You have, on mana 10, you can drop Farron, play that card on top of Farron, drop a second Farron, attack with 2 Farrons, 8/8 Overwhelm, and have 6 Decimates in hand. All right, dude. Same thing with Tiana. Noxus Ionia. Just go full Noxus aggro and splash Ionia. Noxus aggro is already a thing. 9 Decimates. Why 9? Oh, you're right. 9 Decimates. Jesus Christ. 9 Decimates in hand. How about this, chat? Windfarer Hatchling. Swim is jizzing in his pants. Drop Windfarer Hatchling. Drop a second Windfarer Hatchling. All your elusives buffed by 4/4. And you can do that on mana 9. How about that, chat? Dehuender. Drop a Dehuender. Drop a second Dehuender. Rekindler. Drop a Rekindler. Dude, this might be the most broken card I've ever seen. Fair and balanced? Yeah. And not only that, the most crazy part about this, these are all memes we're talking about. I don't think you guys understand how good it is this is fast. You can do this as a combat trick to save your units. You literally don't lose your units anymore. You got a champion in combat, and he's dying unfairly. Recall him back to your hand and replay him for free. While he still gets the swing. 5 mana, save your champion and replay him for free. This is like literally a much better, what is it called? Retreat. This is a better retreat. Because retreat actually doesn't leave the blocker on board. This resummons it. So if it has summoning effects, it will resummon the summon. Oh my god, this is so broken. This is so broken, chat. Oh no. And it summons an exact copy. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. You guys don't see what's happening here. You guys don't see what's happening here. It says exact, chat. They who endure. Swings for 10/10. Gets chump blocked. You recall him. It'll summon an exact They Who Endure that has a summon effect. So it's going to rebuff itself to 19/19. And you got another 10/10 in hand. The They Who Endure will proc twice on himself. The They Who Endure will proc twice, chat. Because it's summoning an exact copy 10/10. Plus it has its own summon effect where it buffed itself for the same amount that it did last time. This is doubling They Who Endure's attack on the same turn. Plus you get to play another They Who Endure. So you drop They Who Endure 10/10. You use the card, you have a 19/19, and you replay another 10/10 for free, for 0 mana. You have 29 attack stats on board. All Overwhelm. Yeah, well that's why you run They Who Endure plus Ionia. You just make a They Who Endure deck that runs Freljord Ionia. Yeah, you make a new archetype. This card can literally make that archetype work. He doesn't know? What do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, chat? Yeah, the recalled unit's going to be a 10/10, I know. The Ephemeral's going to be 19/19, but still 19/19 swinging for face, dude. They hush it before you recall it. Okay, so the hushed unit is going to be unhushed. You think that's a problem? They can't hush it before I recall it. It doesn't stay hushed in your hand, chat. You said it's better recall, but it's a better shadow shift. What are you guys talking about? It doesn't keep buffs. You guys are wrong. It says recall only if your ally is cheap, you'll be able to play it again. Reduces cost to 0 this round. What do you mean? I'm so confused what you guys are talking about. The hush still in the unit in your hand. No, it's not. All right, chat. Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you again, chat. You have a They Who Endure in your hand, okay? You got a They Who Endure in your hand, and it's currently a 10/10 in hand, okay? It's currently a 10/10 in hand because 9 units have died. 9 units have died. It's a 10/10 in hand. You play this for 7 mana on board. You've got a 10/10 on board. Do you guys agree with this up to now?
But
You've got a 10/10 on board.
There are 20
for
plus
for 7
different
mana.
posts on Reddit right now saying the
9
meta
units
won't
died.
change at all. How can this card possibly be
It's
good?
okay, it's a 1/1 in hand that's a 10/10, basically. Okay? You play the new card on it. the 5-cost card. This gets sent back to your hand. Now you've got a Dehu Endure that's still a 10-10 in hand, basically, because 9 units have died. It's a fresh Dehu Endure in hand that costs 0. On the board, this gets replaced by an exact ephemeral version of it, which is going to be a ephemeral 10-10, okay? An exact copy. This ephemeral 10-10 then procs its summon effect that buffs it for every unit that died. It becomes a 19-19. So there's currently a 19-19 ephemeral unit on board. And you still have this in hand. Now you play this 0 mana, you place it on the board, and it's going to be a normal 10-10 again. So you have 29-29 worth of stats on board for exactly 12 mana. Why 19-19? You guys are... Oh my god. I cannot believe chat is not keeping up with me, guys. Come on. I thought we were the smartest chat in the game. I gotta prove this to you guys, really.
A few moments later.
Alright, dude. Alright, chat. Here it is. Look what happens when you summon an exact copy, an exact ephemeral copy of a Dehu Endure. Look. Look, chat. Look, chat. He wrote. Look, chat. Learn. They rebuff themselves. They rebuff themselves, chat. They go double their stats.
Everyone confused. Chat was being super papaya, so Grap LR threw a deck together to demonstrate in-card interaction.
Okay, chat. So now you can all type F in chat for being lamos. Every single one of you who went full papaya and didn't know. Now you guys know that you get double the stats on a Dehu Endure when you resummon it with an exact card, with something that says exact copy. Type F in chat for papaya chat who didn't know. If I have a 10-10 Dehu Endure on board, 10-10, this means it was buffed 9 times. When I resummon an exact copy of it on board, it's going to be 10-10 plus 9. It's going to go to 19-19. 10 plus 9, chat. How can you win with that? What do you mean? You've got 29 damage of Overwhelm hitting that same turn.
So, about that best chat on Twitch award.
That's what I'm trying to say, chat. That's all I'm saying, is that this card, if you play it on a Dehu Endure, you're going to triple its stats for 5 mana. Okay, chat? You're tripling the stats of a Dehu Endure for 5 mana. Why not play Dawn and Dusk, though? I mean, you can play Dawn and Dusk for sure. I'm just saying this has a lot of versatility. It has a lot of versatility. Look, for example... Let's say for example, chat, you attack with Dehu Endure. Let's say you have a 19-19 Dehu Endure attacking, right? He's attacking face. Your opponent's at 3 HP, okay? Your opponent's at 3 HP, right? What is your opponent's answer to this? What does he do, chat? Tell me what he does. Tell me what he does, chat. Oh wait, never mind. Would that work? Frostbite. There we go. Oh, actually, would Frostbite work? Okay. He Frostbites him, chat. Frostbited. He frostbites and he literally says, "Kick W, I got you, bro. I got you. You're frostbited. You can't touch this. Nah. Okay? He frostbit me. We smile at him, chat. We play the 5-cost card. Automatically becomes a 19-19 again. Because he rebuffs himself. Because the summon effect goes off when you play this card. Whatever summon effect you had, it goes off. Health as well. The summon effect goes for health and defense. Yeah, but this is creating an exact copy, chat. Come on. And the one in your hand is fully buffed. The one in your hand doesn't keep anything. How about stun? So stun will not hit. Stun. This doesn't get rid of stun now. It won't get rid of stun. It'll get rid of, I'm talking about specifically Dehu Endure, though, guys. I'm talking about Dehu Endure. There's other cards that this is crazy with. This is, for example, we talked about this. Every card that has the word summoned effect is insane with this. And specifically the really expensive ones. Windfarer Hatchling is insane. You can get double the effect of Windfarer Hatchling. It's ridiculous. The fact that you can play units for spell mana now is ridiculous. Rekiller's crazy good. Tiana's, I think, pretty good. Captain Farron is amazing. Yeah, you get triple effect. I'm sorry, you get triple the effect and you get double the units. Guys, you can play this on... I mean, Anivia's not that... You can play this on Anivia. You could. But Anivia doesn't have a summon effect. That's the problem. So you're only getting 2 Anivias, basically. Let's see. You can rally 3 times with this and that. I'm not even kidding. You can rally 3 times with Dragonheart. 3 rallies for 11 mana. Triple Genevieve buff. And 2 Genevieves on board.
Chat is so papaya right now that it's giving me a headache.
Fill the board with miss rates. The lower you get, the less value you get for it. But still. For example, this guy. Let's say he gets... let's say there are 4 other units on board. Do you know what's going to happen with this plus that for 9 mana? Do you guys have any idea what this is going to do? If you have 4 other units on board, he's becoming a 6-4. Nope. No, he's not. He's becoming a 10-8. A 10-8 plus another 7-4, 7-5 next to him because it costs 0. That's very conditional. No, it's not because you're playing him with this and this. You're playing a mono Noxus deck. So you're going to be playing our friend here. You'll play that, you'll play this, And you're just gonna splash Ionia for that effect. So you can make this work. You can make this work. Look, even if you don't have it, like this guy right here, this guy's gonna be 7 attack, for example. Where's the 4 cost? Allegiance. This guy. Allegiance is a summon effect. You drop this guy on board, you're gonna have, I mean, there's so many Noxus cards that work with it. You can actually make a Noxus deck that actually likes using that card in many different units. Right here, for 5 more mana, this guy's no longer a 5/4. He's a 6/5 with Overwhelm. Plus, you have a 5/4 that costs 0 to play on top of it. So you're basically paying 5 mana for a 6/5 Overwhelm card. I mean, it's not bad. Bannerman is amazing. Bannerman is amazing with that, for example. It'll double proc this. It'll triple proc this. You're going to give everything on your board +3/+3. I mean, there's Mist Wraiths. Would you play it? Probably. You probably would. You'd fill your board with Mist Wraiths. Mana 5. You use it on this. It procs, gives you a Mist Wraith. You play a 0-cost Mist Wraith, gives you a Mist Wraith. It's Kiko Wayfinder, not really. Mountain Scryer, I mean, maybe even. I have no idea. How good is 5 mana invoke 2 cards? Summon 2 different random champions from your hand and deck. Raise your stats to 10/10. That's a pretty strong card. It feels like a War Mother's Call that works that turn only, but it's champions and it's 10/10. That could be super strong, dude. That could be super strong. You need to build around it specifically, but that could be a very, very strong card.